Jai Hind everyone, Namaste, and what an awesome max weekend we had. Now that is what I call a full power weekend. Because of course we started with Independence Day, Swatantrata Divas, and that also happens to be yours truly's birthday. So we started with attending the flag hoisting ceremony down in the society's park, and there we of course saluted the Indian tricolor, and we have been doing the Har Ghar Tiranga thing for ourselves for the past few years now, especially since the pandemic. And I must say that we take great pride in our nation's tricolor flying in the breeze. Okay, after that we went to a very cozy bookstore. I won't call it a bookstore, a book cafe, cosy cafe, and it's very book related, book themed. And the owners there who run the small business, they have a little son who became friends with Adwitya. While we were there, we enjoyed some homemade aloo paratha and appe, vegetable appe, which was very nice. And the path that is leading down to the cafe is also painted, hand painted, with certain quotes which you can see in the accompanying video. And they have sort of created a comfortable feeling for those people who enjoy books like yours truly once again. And so after a long time I enjoyed some books with snacks, because generally all my reading these days is limited to bedtime, when I give Adwitya a tinkle book gifted to her by Project Bibliotherapy Nitin and Nandini. And then at the same time I am reading one of my Tolkien books, rereading one of my Tolkien books. And as you can see, that is a quote about books and their importance, and I think it's a very nice way to start a day. And after that, of course, we came back, rested, got ready for lunch, and went out to Uptown Square in Advant in sector 142 Noida, where we got a good deal at Duty Free, which is a lounge slash restaurant. It used to be called Flaunt, more of a nightclub feel over there, very dim lighting and neon signs and pop art, which you will see of course in the video that is playing alongside. There the food was great. We had the tandoori chicken and we had the peri peri chicken, and that quality and quantity both were quite nice. The ambience, like I said, was a little down, but also I think Independence Day being a dry day, that could have been a factor in low attendance at the venue. Nevertheless, we had our cake cutting over there, a very nice cake from Batter and Bloom in sector 168 Noida, if I remember correctly. In any case, great food, great cake cutting, and Adwitya had a great time. Of course, she loves exploring new places, and she got to see a lot of shiny disco ball lighting, because there is a disco ball hanging from the roof where duty free is written in LEDs and flaunt is written on the behind us, where we were sitting, above us actually. Nevertheless, all that lunchtime aside, it was segueing into the evening, so we went out into the colorful fountains that are there in the Uptown Square area of Advent. And Adwitya, as always, enjoys water. She loves splashing around in it. She is a water slash space baby, fingers crossed. And there she had a gala time, just watching the fountains, watching the musically themed dancing fountains. And we of course always enjoy watching her, and that is what I think makes for a curious baby. They are open to new experiences and they appreciate good visuals, good audio, and basically good experiences in general, as all of us should do. Okay, so after the Advent part, we took a bit of a break, and then we went out for dinner. And dinner was in Spectrum Mall in a place called Cozy Lounge. So I would say that it is actually a disc which has been turned into a restaurant, because I guess the discotheque business has gone slightly downwards, but I'm no expert. All I know is They had a terrace as well, which was nice, but it is kind of humid this time of the year here in NCR. So we preferred to stay in the air-conditioned downstairs, disc floor converted into restaurant side. But very nicely done. Oh, and I forgot to tell you that in the Advent parking lot there is a jungle theme, and overall the entire parking has been beautifully painted. But let's leave that aside because I forgot that. And come back to cozy lounge. Very nice roof lighting, multicolored LEDs, a huge LED screen with India colors on it because of Independence Day, of course. And we had a pizza and mutton rogan josh, which is our go-to dish when we eat out, especially during dinner. So we have a habit of heavy dinners, but maybe we will try and change that. I don't know, lots of changes coming up, maybe not, because I'm 40 and life begins at 40, as Colonel HP Singh said in his book. But I will call this to an end right here and say thank you so much for watching, and to all of my 40 into 40 1600 subscribers, a big thank you, a heartfelt thanks. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, stay safe, and live wonderful lives. Axat signing off.